Hey guys, it's Melanie. Welcome back. Today we are going to tackle two separate Homeworx reviews of some new candles that I recently purchased. We are going to be kicking it off today with the Pink Lemon Shortbread, and a little bit later on today I'm going to give you guys my thoughts on the Apricot Nectar and Wildberry. So those are the two reviews that are going to be featured here today. The Apricot Nectar and Wildberry should be up within a couple of hours. So obviously, please make sure that you are subscribed, and that should pop up in your subscription box. So the Pink Lemon Shortbread I purchased from the Homeworx website. I think it might be sold out there as of right now. I'm looking at the website. Yeah, that one is sold out there. You know what? I did not think to check QVC to see if they got this one in. I will double check. I will try to link this wherever I can. Check the description box down below and there'll be a clarification down there. But I did purchase this from the Homeworx website. Okay, so a lot of people were very curious about how this compared to the Limoncello Cupcake. So I have one of those here. We will discuss the differences between the Pink Lemon Shortbread and the Limoncello Cupcake at some point in this video. So if you're curious about that, that will be coming. But let's get into it, you guys. So first off, I am definitely just past the halfway point of this one. As you can see, my wax pool is right about here. I did just light this candle right before starting this video, so it isn't completely pulled out yet. I have been burning this candle predominantly in what I call my fancy lady living room. It is the formal living room that's at the front of our house. It's where you typically see me filming my weekly home fragrance roundup, things like that. So I've had the candle in there. I have not had it in a hurricane, although I feel like I could try this in a hurricane to see if it would amp it up just a little bit, because I do have a beef with this one. There's a beef. We'll get to that part. But let's go ahead and talk about the fragrance notes. I'll tell you what I get, and then we'll talk about strength and throw, and then we'll compare it to the Limoncello Cupcake. Okay, so your notes here are pink lemon, vanilla shortbread, sugared citron, and buttercream swirl. So this one immediately appealed to me because I love anything lemon bakery. I don't love lemon just on its own because to my nose, a lot of times, even if it's not intended to smell like a lemon cleaner, it still does. I'm not sure what that is, but if it's usually just a straight up lemon scent, I don't like it. But if you pair it with a shortbread or a cake or a cookie or a tart or a bar, like a lemon bar, I am here for it. Okay. So what I get from this burning is very similar what I get from it when it is on cold sniff. It's a very warm, gourmand lemon scent for sure. It doesn't smell anything remotely like a lemon cleaner. I do think that there is more of like a pink lemonade vibe to this than just a straight up lemonade. Pink lemonade to me has almost, is it like a hint of raspberry that's in there? I feel like I can kind of just get like a touch of raspberry somewhere in there. I do definitely smell a vanilla shortbread. It is that typical, almost like the Walker's shortbread cookies, if you've ever had those. Oh man, Craig and I went through like an entire tin of those that I bought at Costco in December. That's right. Craig and I finished a massive tin of Walker shortbread cookies just between him and I in the month of December. And then at the end of the month, I was like, wait, but why did I gain 5 pounds? Quite frankly, I'm surprised I didn't gain more. The sugared citron note is more of like a sweet lemon. This is definitely a sweet scent, but it's not cloying at all. And as far as buttercream, I don't know about buttercream, but I do get kind of like a sugary glaze type vibe. I mean, obviously like you're seeing in the sugar, geez Louise, the lemon shortbread cookies here. You see how they have that little glaze? It's almost like that. It's not really like a buttercream per se. It's more of like that royal icing of, again, that sweetness with just like a hint of maybe creaminess to it. This is really nice. This is a great scent, you guys. I have no complaints about the fragrance itself, but what I do have a complaint about, and this is very disappointing to me because this is definitely the type of candle that I would love to have as a powerhouse, but it's just not. The strength and the throw of this one is like a 4. It's really weak compared to what I'm used to with my typical Homeworx candles. I wish it had the same strength and oomph that the Limoncello Cupcake has. I've never had an issue with the Limoncello Cupcake. It is decently strong, more of like that average of like somewhere between like a 6.5 and a 7.5. That's typically where my Homeworx land in terms of strength and throw, but this is definitely lighter than what I'm used to. So I'm not sure what the deal is in terms of why it's not performing quite as well. I almost feel like it could just use more in terms of fragrance oils, but I'm not sure if adding the additional oils would have caused like a sooting problem or if that didn't jive with the wicks that Harry is currently using. I'm not sure, but it's definitely a disappointment. I did purchase, I think, 1 or 2 extras of this one. I'm going to let those extras sit for several months. In the past, I have had good luck with letting my Homeworx candles sit and sort of cure or develop over time. I know there are some people that don't believe that the candles increase in strength. Personally, they do for me. I have Homeworx candles from like back in the like 2017 era when Homeworx first came into existence, when they were first released on QVC, and those candles are crazy strong. I also have candles from like a year or 2 ago that have definitely increased in strength at this point. So to me, there's definitely something to that. But occasionally there is the scent that just never really cures or develops any further. And that candle just kind of turns out to be a dud. It's fine every once in a while. I don't expect, you guys, I don't expect any company to get things right every single time. I think personally, I think that's unrealistic. Sometimes you're not going to like the fragrance blend. You're not going to like the smell. Sometimes it's not going to be as strong as you want it to be. Sometimes it's not going to fill your entire house. It might just fill a room in your house. This definitely fragrances my living room where I have it, but it doesn't really travel outside of that room. It's lovely. What I can smell of it, it's really lovely, which is why I want more. I want more from this, and it's just not giving it to me. So if this did pop back into stock this year, I would probably hold off on buying more for right now, and I would see what it's like next year if Harry re-releases it. Harry has gotten into the habit of re-releasing some of the old favorites, which I really enjoy him doing. Berry Trifle came back, Sea Breeze just recently came back, the Coastal Water Lily. So, you know, I have my fingers crossed that we get more of this lemon shortbread, but that the next go around, it's got some more oomph to it, because I would hands down, just based off of the fragrance, purchase this again. Let's compare it to the Limoncello Cupcake. So the notes in here are limoncello, which is an Italian, like liqueur, like a dessert liqueur. It's obviously made with lemons. It's quite strong. I don't really love limoncello personally. I like lemon, anything lemon. I love a lemon drop, but limoncello to me sometimes tastes a little funky. Sicilian lemons, candied lemons, there's a lot of lemons happening here. Candied lemons, creamy vanilla, and baked cupcake. In terms of the difference, there's a lot more lemon in the Limoncello Cupcake. If you are looking for something that is much more heavy on the straight up lemon note, you're gonna want Limoncello Cupcake, which by the way is available. It's available on the Homeworx website. As of today when I'm filming, they are on sale, but I'm not sure when this video is actually going up, so the sale could be over by the time this video gets uploaded. I'll put a link to it on the Homeworx.Shop in the description box down below, as well as a discount code that you can use along with that. And then this should also actually be available on QVC still, I believe. So wherever you can get the Limoncello Cupcake, I'll try to link it for you. It's definitely much more of like a cupcake note versus the shortbread note. I think there's a difference between the two. The shortbread smells a lot more buttery, it's a lot richer, and the cake is a little bit lighter smelling. This really does smell like a lemon cake or a lemon cupcake, and I'm talking about the Limoncello Cupcake right now, than a like a more buttery scent. You're really getting more of that cake versus like butter cookie. And there's a lot more lemon to this. It is definitely a sweet lemon. It's a gourmand lemon, but it's brighter and fresher than the pink lemon shortbread. There's no boozy note. You don't smell like the limoncello per se. You get more of just like a general lemon. It's a very authentic lemon too. I will say, Harry does very authentic lemon scents. He came out with like what is it, sun-kissed lemons or something. I avoided that because I have a feeling that that is going to smell a little bit more like a cleaner type scent, and I don't like those. In terms of, do I have a preference between the two? Scent-wise, I think I actually prefer the pink lemon shortbread, but performance-wise, I prefer the Limoncello Cupcake. So if I am craving more lemon over the course of the summer, if I finish these pink lemon shortbread, which I'm not going to finish the other ones that I have, you guys. In all honesty, I might even save them for next summer. I'm sure there will be other things that come out that I'll want to burn this summer from Homeworx anyway. So I'll probably save those for next year. But I would definitely repurchase more of the Limoncello Cupcake to get me through the summer months for that fresh kind of lemon kick if I'm craving that. But yeah. If you're looking for a better performance, I would say go with the Limoncello Cupcake and hold off on the pink lemon shortbread for now. Let me know what your experience is though. Have you burned this one? What are your thoughts? I feel like kind of across the board, I have seen more reviews saying that this is on the lighter end of the spectrum than, being stronger. So my experience is definitely in line with what other people are getting from this. I'm going to finish this one, put it in my empties, and the other ones I will store away, and you'll see it next summer when I do my weekly home fragrance roundup. So yeah, let me know if you have any questions. Check out that description box down below for more information. And if you are interested in my thoughts on the apricot nectar and wildberry, which by the way, spoiler, is fabulous. Stay tuned for that next. And yeah, please subscribe if you're new. See you in the next one. Take care. Toodaloo.